I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not like a lot of the other divorced dads. I don't drink regular Monster. Straight up. I don't like it. What I do like? White Monster. In fact, that's what they call me in the bedroom. I am a black Drake, though.
55 seconds. Within 55 seconds, he already broke character because he referred to himself as a white monster when he's clearly black. So, but he can't refer to himself as a black monster because I think if you say the words black monster on Twitch, you're just immediately banned and your Amazon delivery drone crashes into your house. So he can't risk that. So he just has to like end that joke mid-sentence without completing it.
The only thing I know about Andy Worski, this is 100% me being serious, is he got knocked out in under like 10 seconds. I watched it happen. I was so shocked at it. Got knocked out in literally under 10 seconds in like a boxing match. And the other guy I literally know nothing about other than he's quite pleasantly plump. And
what? All right. Next, I have Anisa and Idubbbz. Apparently, over Christmas time, they said some more embarrassing. So I'm eager to hear this.
It's fascinating because, like, if I look at you, even in like the viewfinder, extremely masculine chin, which is also why I like the buzz cut because it like emphasizes your chin, and your like heavy brow. Like, I would argue you have one of the most. Part of the reason why I don't want to have a child with you is because I'm terrified if we have a girl that she's gonna have all your masculine features.
Brow. Isn't that interesting? I think about that a lot.
Yeah, I have never met somebody who has such an eagle face. Like, you have a very strong brow, which is very attractive on men. To be honest, there's a lot of attractive women that have that as well, like Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
But combined with
yeah.
me, I think the combination would be bad for a woman.
No, I think you're tripping.
I don't know.
Anisa just flat out telling him his stupid ass Easter Island statue face merged with her doughy face would be hideous. So she does not want to breed with him. Maybe she will breed with some other man and he can step up and be a real man about it, but that's not happening. They're not going together. Okay. Incredible. He didn't get gifts for Christmas.
We played a little silly game. No gifts. We were completely giftless this year. I mean,
Giftless.
we're completely giftless.
That has to be like PPP brainworms, like sinking into his own brain. And now he's just felting himself and shouting, "I'm giftless. I received nothing. I didn't have a jolly Christmas." Like, he's just doing it himself now. He's trying to cut PPP off at the knees by taking his shtick.
Most years, because we don't do that part of Christmas, which, to be honest, like it makes the whole experience infinitely less stressful for me. I think it's cool, you know. I've done gifts plenty of years, but you know, so I'm aware what it feels like. And it's kind of exhausting. Even if you're on time and you get a gift for someone or whoever you're looking to, buying gifts is stressful. No, well, yeah, a little bit, but then also the expectation of it, the build up, and receiving gifts is also stressful. Yeah. I don't know. I always hated that feeling growing up of like, you know, especially as a kid, like trying to figure out what is the appropriate amount to present your gratefulness. I'm not opposed to gift giving. We just do it more randomly, you know?
Maybe you can gift your entire family like a 3-month trial of Anisa's OnlyFans. You just send it out to mom and dad and uncles and stuff. I don't know. What else do you have to give, Ian? It's just such a cope. Like, oh yeah, I'm so numbed by my mental goodness pills that I can't experience any negative feelings of apprehension or anxiety related to preparing gifts. So Anisa just has to deal with it. She just has to be giftless forever.
Paragraph, but I'm
Oh,
almost
felting. That's true. It's called felting. It's not called.
um, food fascist. Okay. It's
This is
felting.
like frozen stuff to reheat.
Just go further. What is keeping you from going to the Walmart or wherever? I'm sure there's more other than the Walmart,
Take your
45
little
minutes
plane.
away.
There's gotta be a farmer's
There has to
market or
be.
something that happens. Like,
Yeah.
he has to be.
There's loads of like rich white people up here who like
Yeah.
the plane thing. Yeah, that's a big perk. But a bigger perk than that is there being some sort of like farmer's market. Some sort of like
I've been in
fresh
America long
deli.
enough to know that there are paranoid food fascists in places like New Hampshire, and they want
right.
organic,
They need their fresh
yeah,
organic
fresh
shit.
organic shit, and they need little specialty stores for it. There's no way there isn't something around.
Yeah.
This is why we have nothing nice. People like her. What, you want locally grown produce? Are you some kind of fascist? Wow, I got 20 subs on Kick. I don't think I've ever gotten a sub bomb. Do I have to say, whoa, buddy? Whoa, buddy. It's felting. It's food fascism. Awesome. Thank you, Anisa, for enlightening us. We have a very late entry from Idubbbz. Idubbbz is now a VTuber. Here is his debut. He managed to debut before Dylan Win song, so I don't know what that says about him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not like a lot of the other divorced dads. I don't drink regular Monster. Straight up, I don't like it. What I do like, White Monster. In fact, that's what they call me in the bedroom. I am a Black Drake, though.
Good playlist, Idubbbz. I like how he was streaming for literally like what, 1 minute? 55 seconds. Within 55 seconds, he already broke character because he referred to himself as a white monster when he's clearly black. So, but he can't refer to himself as a black monster because I think if you say the words black monster on Twitch, you're just immediately banned and your Amazon delivery drone crashes into your house. So he can't risk that. So he just has to like end that joke mid-sentence without completing it. So breaking character, that's like a cardinal sin right there. Okay. Acknowledging his past lives. He's just not cut out for this, man. If you can't even make it, bro, Idubbbz is down so bad. He can't even cut it as a divorced father, Black Drake VTuber. It just can't. There's no spot left on him on planet Earth. He fulfills no niche anywhere.
What the did I just show?
It's a good song, Joe. I've noticed that music is like a crutch for really bad streamers because Idubbbz and Ethan Ralph both do this, where they just let the music play and fill noise. And if there was no music there, there would be like nothing happening. Okay, it's really quite sad. Him begging for subs. Okay.
If you don't keep this up, I'm not resubbing tomorrow. Please. Please, please, I need your subs. Look at this, the Denny's patrons. They're rapidly declining. We need your subs. We need them now.
I liked this more than real Idubbbz. See, in this stream, There's good 90s divorced dad music. Idubbbz is no longer showing his hideous face. He is a black monster. And there's no Anisa. So this is like a straight upgrade from his regular streams. Apparently he wants to transition into doing this all the time, which I support. I think that the world needs less Idubbbz and much less Anisa, to be quite honest with you. So to support his endeavor, Anisa has started building him a reptile enclosure. She's building him a set so that he can be a dragon in a reptile enclosure. Okay.
Whoa, look at this, guys.
Started and how it's
Yeah.
This song sucks.
I like how they're little, they're very square sections.
yeah.
Is
so
that the
it's gridded
plan?
out. Yeah. So it's. Like,
Oh yeah, the cut
And
cage.
then I'm going.
Was that what that was with the burner?
It's both.
The foam burner and both?
It's
Okay.
foam burner. And
Looks
then
good.
I chip it away with.
Green screen is cheaper, but I support building your own set. There's when Jim had his like actual thing, this was like real. See, I think this is after we started doing green screen. He actually would. Yeah, no, this is real. I think there was a time where he broadcast in front of like a real canvas backdrop that looked really nice, and then at some point he just gave up entirely. And now his current thing is just this nightmare. And he used to be so proud of his attention to detail, to like making his set look nice. And then at some point he just completely gave the up and did this to himself. And it really is the most perplexing transition of all time.
But yeah, I'm gridding it, so it's like.
Yeah, a little
And then-
cobblestone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I think it's. I'm gridding it,
She's gridding it. She's gonna be a member of the Gridiron Gang,
and then I'm spray foaming.
and then spray foaming on top of the gridding.
Like, and then I'm gonna make like.
It's so
little
big,
plates.
dude. It's a 7-foot tank.
Yeah, it's for Bijou.
This is gonna be a monster tank.
It's for Bijou, and it's for his bioactive. So,
Oh, I thought that she was like actually building Idubbbz a set so his room wouldn't look so disgusting and it would look like they put effort into anything they do. But this is just for like her pet iguana obsession or whatever, the ball python Bijou. So this has absolutely nothing to do with making him look like less of a lazy, untalented hack, and everything to do with her lizard. Okay, I see.
I think it looks good though. I think like the box is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he is.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, isn't Liz Fong Jones's dog named Bijou? Isn't there a VTuber that Gator is obsessed with called Bijou as well? There are many Bijous in this. Where is Liz Fong? I want to see. Bijou. That's how you spell this, right? No. Did I spell that right? I did. What's his dog? I thought that was his dog's name. There's definitely a VTuber that thinks that Gator stinks, though. Okay. Ian has, or so I always want to call him Ian because that's how his name is.
I mean, I
written.
like
Ian wants to acknowledge
Charlie,
his
but I-
locale the Irwin. Okay. He brushes it off though because of
I
Hassan
don't
Parker.
think Ian is necessarily wrong. Charlie has a reputation as a fence sitter for a reason. He's always been a centrist, but he has more outspoken as of late, which is good. But I also don't go for him for his political takes. But to think that his audience is all progressive is a bit absurd. I do think that the
Dude, do any of you? There's 3,000 some people watching this. Do any of you listen to Moist Critical? Who the is consuming Moist Critical's content? Because It's just like, hey, everybody, it's critical. This thing happened, and I have waited enough time to get my take, and it's like, this is what everyone else already thinks. The situation's really crazy, and maybe there's more to it than what we see, but just off what I can see, this is what it looks like to me. And I may retract this opinion in a later video, or I might delete this later, but what I'm definitely going to do is take the advertiser revenue from this slop, and I'm going to go buy some gay bullshit. And I'm going to put it in the background of my video so I can write it off as a tax expense because I'm a man-child consumer that never grew the up, and I write it off of my taxes by putting it in my videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Sort of Lolcow culture, which he dips his toes into every now and then as part of the right-wing pipeline, even if he doesn't share those beliefs or intend it. Yeah, and I won the gracious award of Lolcow of the year from somewhere, and unsurprisingly, the other Lolcow was Hassan. Oh my God, Hassan is a Lolcow, and that removed any amount of like, what is this out of my brain. I'm like, oh, they don't like progressive people. This is purely like a political decision entirely. So I think this person's sentiment is like right on the money. It's like, it's political entirely.
I don't know. The "Shock My Dog" song in and of itself is like good enough for a nomination. What is the let's see, it's like Lolcow of the year 2025. He doesn't even acknowledge that Pirate Software beat out Hassan Piker. Pirate Software isn't progressive. Is Bossman Jack progressive? Is Six Hexenhammer progressive? I think not, chat. God, this site looks nice. Damn, this site looked nice, chat. What a masterpiece. Next year, chat, even bigger. Even better, chat. Come on now. Hopefully Hassan Piker isn't in the nomination so we don't get accused of political conspiracy by the winner, okay?
Dane was telling me the other day, though. Oh, dude, don't.
Dude, I voted. I voted Pirate Software, Bossman Jack, Anisa, Hassan, and then Styx. The Styx sucks. I honestly, I think that Pirate Software was the funniest thing all year. All of his drama was just so like on the nose, like proper Lolcow shit that it was just so awesome. Oh, look, he's reading the Kiwi Farms. Oh, no, he sees the Kiwi Farms and gets, like, triggered.
Dane was telling me the other day, though. Oh, dude, don't post shit from Kiwi Farms, dude.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Kiwi Farms.
So gross. D'Angelo just dropped a new video. Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. We have an effeminate black man in a pink bedroom, and he's got something to say, everybody. He's got something to say about this Caleb Hammer. Oh, let me guess. He's sexually exploiting prostitutes for clicks. Oh, was this a statement that was said on Man on the Internet like 2 years ago after he just started interviewing OnlyFans? We've got a problem in chat.
I wish I knew less about online things. I mean, it's tempting. Hey, this is what my whole day is just avoiding clicking on videos like this.
Me too, bro. Me too. I see this guy's like thumbnail. I'm like, hell no. Me and the brother, the Aryan King, Idubbbz. We see this shit. We're like, hell no, bro. We ain't watching that.
Dude, this guy has I hated the Yo Mama guy. He pissed me off for so many years. I'm like, why does this even exist? But like this actual
But now that I see that he agrees with me more, I'm like, yeah, maybe I was wrong about this guy.
account, the Brody Fox account, is so goddamn good on Twitter. I think it's like a similar effect to Big Bang Theory a little bit, where I'm like, oh, it's actually, you blocked this guy yesterday? Brody Fox? Or the person he's talking about? I've only seen good tweets, at least lately. Oh, dude, am I at the top? Okay, I'm somehow at the top of r/YouTube drama. This is Amazeballs. I have not seen this.
I'm so glad he cut his hair. He still looks like shit, but like that long hair, like Trevor from GTA 5 thing he was doing was just so unsightly. Like, bro, let me just talk to you man to man real quick. You have my permission to take care of yourself, bro. If you need like a moment to like clean up and like do your hair and like do conditioner and like just make yourself look presentable, I give you my permission to do that. You deserve that, brother. You deserve that.
But we're gonna watch it together. This is lit. The comments are all agreeing with you. Yeah, and that's exactly why I'm watching it. I need a boost right now. I need a good boost. It's because I'm smart and I take the hard path, the tough path, and the shit just ages well.
Yeah. Didn't
All right.
Charlie? Wait, Charlie was the one that would not ever misgender somebody, right? And from like, I think they talked about Keffels and her prostate. He also said some other dumb shit recently that was like super gay and cringe. What the? I don't understand how Charlie is like evil.
The post is titled Idubbbz, spelled with 2 B's, believes Charlie, Penguin Z0. Sorry, guys, I can't help it. I'm Canadian. Is part of the right-wing pipeline. For the record, like, for anyone who's, like, room temperature...
Oh, my.
IQ out there, no one in this chat.
That's right. I remember that. Charlie was the one who lost a pedophilia debate to Sneeko because he refused to disavow castration. I remember that. I played that on stream. That was funny.
Surely.
After that moment, by the way, this guy, Charlie, he never ever did another like political debate stream ever. Because it's like, if you set your feet into the political debate rosphere by debating if pedophilia is bad and you get completely owned by like a retarded mongoloid black man, just give up, which I think he did. I think his handlers told him, like, bro, just stick to the slop. Just stick to the slop. Buy your toys. Shut the up. Don't make any. Don't ever try to take a position on anything ever again.
Being part of a pipeline or like a funnel does not mean that you are the worst of the worst. You're part of a gradient, right? You know, there's also some sort of left-wing funnel, you know, and you could be top of the left-wing funnel. You could be top of any funnel, and it doesn't mean that you're like, you know, Nazi worshiper or whatever. It just means you're part of the problem. But let's see what I said. Oh, dude, am I at the top?
What's this one? Anisa, who said he should react to it now. I don't give a about that, to be honest with you. Okay, Chibi Reviews wants to kill himself. Richard Spencer is back and he's fat. I have literally no idea what the is this video is about. I just know that Richard Spencer is now fat, so he's got that going for him. Not like they photoshopped him into a onesie. Should I dwell on this? I honestly, what the is the video even about? Is it a trans problem or a male narcissism problem? Is that what the video is about? Male narcissism? Do we really have... Oh, he took it down and re-upped it with a better title. Or an autogenophilia male malignant narcissism problem. We need common sense control, buddy. This is real simple. Are they a retard? Control them. What does that mean? I'll leave that up to you. I believe in our government to come up with sensible solutions for what control means, but we need common sense control. Okay. That's what's happening. He's 47? Damn, bro. Maybe you can he can stream with Idubbbz and Anisa. Idubbbz is doing the divorced dad Drake. Richard Spencer can also do the divorced dad Drake. They can do a crossover. The divorced dads, both of them VTubing as Drakes, and they can chill out. Leia Sapienti says Idubbbz reminisces on when he proposed to Anisa. Oh, I won't spoil
Up
it.
their
Let's just
proposal.
listen. Lady, that's not a good look.
Up their proposal is something that can be weeks or even months in the making, with like multiple moving parts and a ton of stress. Just leading.
Okay, I will say for me, setting up my proposal basically went like this. We happened to be around the area where
Whoever the clipped this and used that as the clipping sound, please stop. Please stop. Never do that again.
Anisa and I first met, and I was like, ooh, this is like good and like relevant.
Yeah, chat. Imagine
Like,
having a
what
vocal fry. It's really embarrassing.
It could be interpreted as like thoughtful. You know what I mean? That's what I was going for.
Oh, that's
So we
his
were in
sound effect? Okay, I thought that was like a cut in the video.
San Diego, and I tried to do it a little bit secretly, like, oh, where are we going? And it's like, oh, I'm just taking a different route kind of thing. And it just kind of sucked because, like, Anisa was a little bit stressed out because of some other shit happening that day. So it kind of, like, ruined the surprise a little bit. My partner proposed to me during a fight, no forgiveness. Oh, that sucked. Thankfully, she wasn't mad at me. There was, like, outside sources that were just stressing her out, so...
Why not just
it
wait
worked out
then?
in the end, but it wasn't crazy. It was more of just like, hey, I'm proposing at this place that we've been to before. It's in public or whatever, but it's not like we're trying to gather a crowd. I don't like surprise or being caught off guard. Just ask me while we're watching TV or something. Yeah. Like, I just did it. Honestly, I just did it in the car. I was like, hey, we're at the place. Here you go. Do you want to get married or something?
That's so depressing.
Because Anisa's the same way. It's like, we're not like big into, you know, we
Yeah, Anisa is the same way. She has no expectations whatsoever. That's why she splooshes over that other guy that she likes more. That looks kind of like how Idubbbz tries to look all the time now.
I was like, hey, we're at the place. Here you go. Do you want to get married?
It's what
or
she
something?
deserves, though. It's what she deserves.
Because Anisa's the same way. It's like, we're not like big into, you know, we don't need people to gather around or for it to make them news or for someone to
It's the tattoo artist, and there's this other guy that's like a YouTuber or something. And she's attracted to both of them,
take a
but
picture
not
or any
Idubbbz. So Idubbbz tries to like cosplay as them.
shit like that. Yeah, the theatrics.
Chris Reagan, that's it. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. I don't know. Theoretically, if we were wargaming this right, maybe set like a travel aside and do it then. It's also weird that anyone would ever propose to anyone without discussing it first at random. You know what I mean? Weddings shouldn't be something that you just like spontaneously commit to, because that's a bad idea, I think. I don't know. I was told by a confidant that nobody wants to hear my input on femoid relations. So I'm just not going to say anything. I'm like, yeah, you know what? If you want to wife your bitch up in the car, you know, who says you can't do that? Go for it, Chad. I'm a retard.
There's a website here. I just stumbled upon it last night
Oh, I should have introduced him to the fact that he's now a VTuber.
while I was doing my drag.
Wait. Okay, so wait, no. I already introduced last week that he was a VTuber, right? So now he's still doing it. Is the continuation of that segment.
There's a website here. I just stumbled upon it last night while I was doing my dragon work. It's called, well, I think it's colloquially known as the Snark Headquarters. I know nothing of that. Me, personally, I'm just a dragon who browses the web. But I do love Reddit. Yes, this is a fine website. It seems to operate pretty well. This one has a lot of drama on it. This one's quite interesting, to be honest. I read this last night, and I said, this seems like something someone might want to address.
Okay, so what's going on here is that Idubbbz wants to call Ethan Klein from H3. However, Idubbbz is a broken little bitch, and he's completely refuses to say that the guy who used the username troll underscore or troll is a, which is what he wants to say. So he simply says, "Ho hum, look at these other accusations of other people calling H3 It would be ever so spurious if I were to make such an allegation, but it is on my screen if you wish to imbibe the accusation for yourself. Not that I would ever dare make such a lofty statement towards such a powerful Jew." The actual quote on the screen says, "Quick daily reminder that Ethan from H3 is likely a who has his own children." Why is Destiny trying to get sued by Ethan Klein? Does he think that would like resuscitate his career? Is he trying to go into Discovery over this? What the is the? Why is he No, he's trying to get sued by H3. The question is why. What does he think he would get out of that? Besides attention, I guess? Clout? Relevance? He's trying to get sued though. This is a please sue me. I'm desperate to get sued by you.
To dress. What in the world is that? What? What am I reading? Oh, disgusting. Ugh. I will say, as a dragon, as a woke dragon, do not like this Destiny character. But I also do not like the troll character. Not one bit. Makes a dragon angry to even read such a thing.
Number one, you're a Drake. Number two, ho hum, I appear to be a fence-sitting with no conviction or testicular fortitude to take any stance. Even though I am a mighty black drake, I do not have the actual inner strength of such a creature.
Okay, actually, while I address this, I will...
He is much better as a Drake dragon because you don't have to see his up looking face or his dumbass haircut anymore. Smog the Raped.
I will have this just available.
I was just going to put it on the screen.
Okay. So that people aren't confused. Although I think it needs to be... where is it? Properties. This is a strange thing. This is really up and weird for Destiny to say. I don't know how to make it.
What a bitch! What a bitch! It actually disgusts me to hear this bitch be like, "Oh, this is so terrible. I would never endorse this or co-sign it, but I'm gonna make it half my screen." It's so bitch made. What a loser! If you're gonna say it full-throated, buddy boy, or don't say it at all.
The imp would like to say that Dan is by far the worst of all of the staff.
Wow, I did not know. I did not even fathom. I did not even dare to contemplate that Anisa Jamha could somehow get a more annoying voice. But here we are in 2026, beholding such a thing.
I hate him with all of my soul, and everything about him sucks. He's easily the stupidest, but he pretends like he's a skeptic by humming and hawing. But we know what you are. You were a Hassan fan who followed his every move, and then once he broke your heart by saying that you were a pussy, you went back crawling to troll and then started calling women bitches. I will never forgive this. The imp always remembers and will haunt your nightmares for the rest of eternity. Dan, you are a disappointment to your family lineage.
Are you saying that he's a bad Jew? Is she saying that Dan Saltman is a bad Jew that has disrespected his 3,000-year history lineage of Judaism?
Damn, the imp had a lot to say that time.
The imp. Bring out the imp. But the imp's asleep. Wake her up, then. This is how, in my head, I think that there's that Family Guy skit where it's like Hitler and Eva Braun, and they're both like trying to commit to a pact. And Eva Braun's like, "No, if I take it, you're not going to take it. Oh, you suck. You suck." That's how it's going to be with them. They're going to be like committing to and he's gonna be like, please take the pill, please take the pill. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let you die from cyanide poisoning, bitch, and then I'm gonna pretend to die, and then once you're all like throwing up and shit, I'm out of here, bitch. Why is Fight Club on his wall? Is he not like a fighter? His entire concept of masculinity is based on the fact that he fights. He has no other masculine features. He's not a provider. He's not a father. He's not strong. He doesn't have a backbone. He has no principles or standards. The only thing that he's ever done in the last 10 years of his life that could be contributed to a manly thing is fighting, martial arts. And he makes fun of this show called Fight Club. Interesting. He gets beat. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and this is the real you guys suck the fun out of it. You guys keep calling me a simp, so now it's like I have to like restrain my enthusiasm, because then people are gonna say really sick and disgusting things about Anisa, and I don't want to hear it. So Anisa Jomha has returned to streaming. The last thing you'd want as Idubbbz is to be upstaged by your BPD girlfriend, but that's exactly what happened. On February 27th, Anisa Jomha relaunched her streaming career and was met by thousands of viewers who applauded her high-energy takes and openly shitting on Ian, while also allowing the chat to be mostly unmoderated. Which is true. I listened to about an hour or two of it. She was like giddy. She was very happy. She was bantering with people. Alawgs, Kino Casino people came in. Nobody got banned. She said something funny like, "Mad, I know what you are, and that's okay. You're okay here." So she like identified me and like did like a dog whistle to me, which I could hear obviously because of my avatar. It was very funny. So now, honestly, this is like the peak A-logging of PPP, because PPP and Worski are both extraordinarily sick of talking about Idubbbz and Anisa, but now Anisa has returned and is just completely usurping Idubbbz and humiliating him in the process, because her streams are doing better than his are, because his streams are like the worst thing ever. And now PPP is forced back into the Anisa Idubbbz arc. So really, it is a reverse troll scenario where PPP, by merit of needing to make as much money as humanly possible, is going to do 9-hour-long streams making fun of her. And it'll be like a copacetic kind of thing. What's the word? Symbiotic. Symbolism. Symbioticism. He's a simp. You. Listen, it's very funny, okay? Leave me alone. Why? Everyone gives me so much shit, and I don't deserve it, okay? I'm over here on my grind set. I peek my head out to see what's going on, like a little gopher just checking out the lay of the land, okay? And immediately the eagles start swooping at me, calling me a simp. Like, let me enjoy things, goddammit. Okay, here are the clips.
She loves her husband. This is a Kino Casino enjoyer right here, the felted imp.
Shocker.
What a handsome young man.
You know who else I saw in here along those same lines was Beast World.
Yeah,
Beast World decided to come in like, it's so annoying. Beast World's acting like he's...
Look at this. He's like so angry. He's like, I'm going to call out those dang darn Alawgs. I'm going to show them what's for. I'll send them a strongly worded letter to let them know that their efforts are not appreciated and that they should, matter of fact, reconsider what they're doing with their lives. And then Anisa is just like glowing with energy. She's so happy that all this shit's happening. She's a drama monger is what she is.
Above it all, but it's like whenever it's mentioned, even slightly, some cringe like Kiwi Farms, Casino adjacent shit, you're just like, oh, I know everything about these things. It's
he's
like,
the
you're
artificer.
He's a loser.
Beast World is the artificer.
No, Beast World is a loser. But
I just want to say there are more mentions of the Kiwi Farms by Anisa and Idubbbz than Keemstar. Okay, let's just put it on the record here.
Respect. You know how to like hide it. You know how to hide it well enough.
Nah, they ain't hiding it. They feel safe here.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Beast World. You say, I followed this stuff since Barrett Brown.
What's a Barrett
No,
Brown?
They're trying to flex their creepy internet knowledge.
They did.
We don't know your creepy internet knowledge.
Do you know who Ralph Lauren is? I mean, what? No.
Ralph Lauren,
Not
the
Ralph
clothing
Lauren.
brand.
No.
Ethan Ralph. She's getting wah, wah. Look, you guys, look. The Anisa Ralph ship. Come on now, Anisa Ralph. Can you imagine a more diabolical pairing than that?
Oh no.
And don't say it can't happen. It happened with Digibro. It happened with Digibro. Digibro got cut by Ethan Ralph. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I'm just saying nothing's off the table when it comes to our boy Ethan Oliver Ralph from West Memphis, Arkansas.
Ralph Retort
What's
or
that?
whatever it's called.
Ralph Retort?
Some shit like that. That's cringe. All that shit is unbelievably cringe.
They're teaching
I
me
can't
about...
believe that she gives it the time of day. This is exactly why. This is what makes Anisa and I different. She will indulge you guys in your cringe shit. I refuse.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's an adult. I wanted to learn about Ethan Ralph.
Oh my god.
Look at him. Look at his hatred. No, wife, you cannot learn about Ethan Ralph. No. Don't engage the drama, be an adult. And she's like, dude, I want to get so messy in this retard shit. I got nothing else going on. My ball python just sits there in a corner all day. We gotta get some drama. We got some blood pumping.
I'm out of here. You can talk to them about this cringe.
He left. He can't take it. He's out of here. He's like, no, I can't stand this gosh darn confounded era drama any longer, wife. I'm leaving.
No, we'll go out and eat.
All right.
We'll go eat.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat Denny's.
This one house. This is the only man allowed in my...
Bish, you're too far away from the microphone. You're not peaking your noise gate.
That's not true, actually. We've let some people in the house to do...
Oh! He's the only man in the house. That's not true, actually. We've had other men here.
internet and stuff.
You're right. I guess that's her from before she lost her mind from being. See, now it recontextualizes everything. Everyone thought the evil BPD woman is and ruining Idubbbz. Even Sam Hyde, PhD in psychology, Sam Hyde sat down and did an audit and said this man's mind is being ruined by Anisa. And now what do we see? We see that Anisa is the one that wants to engage and frolic, and Idubbbz is the sourpuss. Perhaps it was Idubbbz the entire time. He ruined her career. That's exactly right. He ruined her career. We have more. Oh boy.
Would you collab with Ethan Oliver Ralph? I don't even know who that is. He
Just
left
say yes.
the U.S. because he disagreed with its laws and recently did investigative journal. Oh, Guadalajara. I wouldn't collab with him.
She knows nothing except his name. She's like, no. He's got two first names. Avoid.
But I'm maybe somebody. Will, I'm sure. Cool. Wise choice, my liege. Ralph is well known to be a disgusting rage pig. What does that mean? I don't... Melted Imp, you have to help me. I don't... Oh, Man Bear Pig. Ethan Ralph was the inspiration for that.
She's trying to figure it out. She's trying. Chad's helping her. Chad's helping her figure it out.
God, I wonder how much money is into snark content. Is Imp a millionaire off this? I used to make all my money off of this type of stuff. When I was Rainbow Kids. And then you get, I think I wanted to see if I could do something different, and I could, but it wasn't as fun, and then I kind of just lost enjoyment, and then you get gifted with this special circumstance where I think there's a whole group of people who really miss their childhood and want content creators to like stay the tanks. Wait, what's a tank? That are very upset that things changed, and they have like a unique interest in us and a unique anger and hatred. You know,
Snark is one of those words they have to like. People who are pause can't borrow our blessed language. Whenever someone talks about A-logging, that's on the left, it's like saying like it's like using a Nazi word like Untermensch. Like if a communist starts saying, "Oh yeah, you're Untermensch," it's like whoa, buddy, you can't say that. You can't say that. You have to say capitalist swine or something. That's not your word to use. Okay. When Hassan starts dropping A-logging, it's like, hey, buddy. That's not right. That's not right. You gotta say snark. You gotta say snark subs, okay? That's your word.
Towards both of us. And that is in itself like kind of a gift because they never get tired of it. So you can kind of just go back and forth forever. Casey's not sending their best. Or maybe they are. A lot of them just are interested, I think. And they're not getting here's my honest take with it. And I don't know. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, Felted Imp. I have no interest in talking to the only thing I know about Andy Worski, this is 100% me being serious, is he got knocked out in under like 10 seconds. I watched it happen. I was so shocked at it. Got knocked out in literally under 10 seconds in like a boxing match. And the other guy I literally know nothing about other than he's quite pleasantly plump. And
what? well, if you want more lore, Anisa, you have to go on the Kino Casino and talk to Andy Worski and PPP. He can fill you in. Why is he so pleasantly plump? How did Andy Worski get knocked out in 10 seconds? These questions can't be answered. If only you were to oblige your fellow Canadians. You don't even have to cross the border. You don't have to do an international internet communication here. You can just be on the Canadian side of the internet, nice and safe from the dangerous Americans.
And we got an email. We've gotten a few emails that are like, these guys are terrible people. Help me out them. Make a content cup on them or whatever. And they send like a bunch of weird shit. I don't care enough to look into it at all.
That's so funny. All the losers that see about PPP and some Discord are sending her clips like, please, Anisa, help us bring down PPP. It's not fair. We weren't supposed to be kicked off his show. It's not fair. That's awesome. That's honestly the funniest thing ever.
To be honest with you, I have no interest in. They're not interesting to me. But, what is interesting to me is that there is this whole infrastructure, this whole thing that's been made around us, this whole story. And I think a lot of people are interested. They're either upset or they're just curious. And we don't give a lot of information at all. We've actually been pretty like silent. So I think people just want to know. And people like Felted Imp, like I just think they're genuinely just curious. Maybe I'm wrong, but well, Idubbbz make a content cop. Wait. On a neater. Yeah, that's one that's been around forever as well.
Okay, Anita asked Felted Imp why he likes Kino Casino. Anita didn't watch Ian's video.
What do you like about that? I want to learn. This is what I'm going to spend my time doing today because I was going to do a short stream. What do you like about them specifically? I don't know who any of these people are. I'm very adjacently. Like I think I've seen a few things. I've seen Andy Worski get knocked out. I've now connected. Sometimes people will post a GIF of the fat guy like hitting the triangle when they get excited. I've seen that one. Ian's made a thing on them a bit. So, but I didn't watch that. I'm gonna be honest, because
That's so embarrassing. He's put out like 3 videos ever, like in the last 2 years, and she's just like, nah, that ain't my shit. I don't really care about what you have to say, Ian.
I don't know what that. I'm so confused by this canon. It's a world that has been thrusted upon us, and it's hard to parse through sometimes. I'm trying to. Okay, so there's a whoa buddy. The scream at me for money, whoa buddy. They're glorified shit posters. You can't engage with them seriously. They're not doing anything. Oh no, I know they're not doing anything serious. So is that the whole appeal though? Is that they're like is the felted imp a good are any of us good people? Sometimes I think social media should be banned.
I am.
And it's listen, is that the whole appeal though? Is just that they're shit posters and they don't care about anything, and that like that's like entertain. Do you watch other things other than them, or is that like the whole monkey's paw curls inward?
The Kino Casino is his entire cinematic universe. He doesn't, if it doesn't happen on Kino Casino, he doesn't know about it. He doesn't read the news. He doesn't watch any TV shows. It's just whatever PPP says is the truth.
Now you gotta upload ID to use internet. Yeah. Basically, modern version of Springer. Internet Springer. Huh. And they stream all the time, huh? There's no way you don't know who Red Bar is, Anisa. I don't. I mean, there was a long period of time where...
Okay, next. These clips could be shortened. Okay. Casino... Kiwi Farms mentioned. Anisa is told what felted means. Okay, let's hear.
I'm here just in case she says, whoa, buddy, again. Wait, is that bad? What does that mean? Is that a dog whistle?
She sounds like a Jewish grandma when she says it. That's like bad.
I'm here just in case she says, whoa, buddy, again.
She can't do, what's it called in your voice when you like hold a note and you're like, whoa, buddy? Because she can't do that. It like chops up in her throat as she tries to say it.
What does that mean? Is that a dog whistle? I will say,
Vibrato.
though, I still have no idea what felted means, and at this point I am scared to ask. I know by me saying that you're going to fill it in. It's when you run out of chips at the casino. Okay, so in the reference of... So it's just to go with the name of the show that you watch, I guess?
Wrong, actually. It's the other way around. The felted reference became so popular that they actually named their entire show and set around the felted thing. Easy mistake to make, though.
I actually don't believe you don't know what felt. No, I swear to God, well, I don't know what felted means. I never got into gambling, but I mean, that makes, okay, so when the gamer chip.
The thing is that this is the speculation. Why is she so personable in this versus whenever? Thousands of years ago, when Anisa was just a titty streamer on Twitch and they hadn't hooked up yet, or they had just hooked up, she was openly resentful on Twitch about how much more successful Idubbbz was. She really hated the whole Idubbbz' girlfriend label. Oh, this is Idubbbz' girlfriend streaming. It's like, oh, Idubbbz has 8 million followers or subscribers on YouTube, and here's his girlfriend. Like, she wanted to be famous as him. And so if you were to be extraordinarily uncharitable, or charitable, I guess, depending on your perspective, the working theory from the Alawgs is that she deliberately sabotaged his entire career to reduce it to rubble, so that when she eventually made her next stream shitting on him and just doing this, she would be more popular than Idubbbz, finally making him Anisa Jomha's husband, which has happened. It's now Anisa Jomha and Mr. Anisa Jomha. If that was what she wanted to do, she has literally accomplished it in a Machiavellian way that would make Italian diplomats blush with with shame. Because I mean, what can you say, right?
Run out. I'm not. Listen, Felted. I'll do a lot of things. Lie to you? I won't. I won't lie to you. It's not in me. It's not in my nature.
That means she's a liar. This is the exact same thing that Chantal and Emerlyn both say, and they're both liars. When a woman is like, "Listen, buddy, I'll do anything except lie to you," that is the most straight ass lie ever.
Gambling's
Especially
wrong.
if she's Canadian.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised at how many Muslims gamble. I believe you, Queen. I mean, I swear to God, I mean it. I wouldn't lie to you about that. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what the AI song thing was. And I'm again, full chest honesty here. I am avoiding it. I hope to never see it, because the reason why I hope to never see it is I hate AI. And there's a lot of reasons to hate AI, but the one main reason why I hate AI is that it makes everyone way too sexy. And I don't like that about it.
That makes her sound like she does watch it and does watch the casino, because they have a song in their lineup called AI Makes Everybody Sexy. And it's one of those things where, like, Songs and Quick, the guy that does all their music video things, and it's about how they can't make Hambly fat and gross because AI makes everybody sexy. And then she's talking about how she hates AI because it makes everybody sexy. So this is either like a parallel. She's doing a lot of like AI generation goon sessions going on, and she's like, "God, these guys are too hunky. It's making me feel insecure." And then she comes to the same conclusion, or she watches the Kino Casino and has seen that music video before.
Like, there was this, I did see one AI video about me and Ian. I think Ethan Klein was
Probably
in
her
it,
ringtone.
and it made us way too sexy. Way too sexy. And then it made Ethan look better than he looked, and I was out. I didn't like that about it. So I am trying to avoid that. I didn't know what felted means. Now I know. So it's related to the name of Kino Casino.
Close
Overly
enough.
Too Sexy. You've seen the song?
Oh, they're
Oh,
asking
is
her.
that the song you're talking about? The one where it makes us look way hotter? Like, all of us? And it's got Ethan in it, and there's some boxing in it. That one? I've seen that one. I didn't know that that's what you were referring to. I don't know why you would flex that. The lyrics are so bad. That one's not good, Felted Imp. You
Ooh.
have to admit. You
My delivery. My GPUs arrived at the data center, chat. So we might get media processing soonish. Let's hope for the best, chat. Let's see if we get our media processing.
That one's not good. Anisa hates sexy people. I hate seeing myself sexier. It's like yassified against my will. I didn't ask to be yassified like that.
That's actually really funny. No, don't yassify me. How much more do I want to watch? Anisa asks, felt it. I don't give a fuck. Anisa says she doesn't want to watch Christian or Ethan Ralph documentaries because if she wanted to be depressed, she'd watch the Guts manga instead. Apparently, she's a fake anime enjoyer, and somebody has to remind her that she's talking about Berserk. Anisa doesn't judge the drama frogs, but doesn't like it when it's Nazi adjacent, which she says a lot of there's overlap in. She talks about how back in the day, a lot of Turkish men would be in her chat saying "open boob" in Turkish. Maybe Hassan was in there, and that's why she's obsessed with him now. Boogie and DSP. She hasn't seen DSP, but she says it's very profitable to make content on him. She then says making content of her and her male wife is also profitable. That's a minute left.
I remember when people thought
that's very mean to compare your house husband as to DSP.
Dark Side Phil was doing. I am very proud of myself that I've never seen a Dark Side Phil video. I know who Boogie is. And, like, when I hear Dark Side Phil, I just fill it in with Boogie. But I've never seen a Dark Side Phil. Yeah, DSP detracting is very profitable. I think detracting against me and Ian is more profitable, though. Yeah.
Ooh, for PPP it is. I don't think there's a broad market for the Anisa hate audience. You know what I mean?
There's like a whole. I mean, not to sound full of myself, but there's like a whole ecosystem to the point where, like, even Ethan Klein is doing it to up his numbers that are like dwindling. PWR, apparently your biggest fan. I don't know who PWR is either. I used to.
All right, I'll end it there. You get it. This is the last one. Okay. We now have the next stream after Anisa. So Anisa, open, prospering in her zone, engaging the audience. Now back in the cuck corner, we have the dragon. The dragon seething. Let's hear what he has to say.
Family stuff. Like, there are certain things you don't joke about.
Oh, now he wants to say there's certain things that are off limits. You cannot joke about this. Meanwhile, he brought on Idubbbz former boxing coach, the
Okay, before we get to that, let's read what he's responding to. Ethan Klein is responding to this when he says there are certain things that should be off topic about joking. Destiny says, quick daily reminder that Ethan from H3H3 is likely a who has his own children. That is a outrageous thing to say about somebody that you're having a little spat with. And Destiny is like mentally sick in the head. H3 has every right to be upset about this. And if he Jew clowns Idubbbz into the ground, which I don't know, maybe he should, if it's legally advisable to do so, Idubbbz would have earned it. But this is what he when just for reference, when he complains about this, keep in mind what he's comparing this accusation of your own children to. This is what he's trying to draw parallels to.
former boxing coach, the disgraced boxing coach, mind you, and was laughing over little Idubbbz crying. Do you think that's a good thing to joke about? Or are some things off limits? It seems like he's scared right now. You should not. This should be off limits. Meanwhile, every episode a sexual joke. Meanwhile, every episode there's some sort of deplorable, sexually obsessed harassment comment.
Just like, look at this. Look at it. I've never seen a dragon look felted before. And I know that this word is now being sexually abused at this point, but that is a felted dragon. It's just utterly defeated. The idea that some things should be off limits, like it's completely unacceptable to say that someone their own children, and then comparing it to, I spoke to a former business partner who said that they had a bad experience with you and your wife, and trying to make that float is ridiculous. And then he tries to say, well, your show has sexual innuendo in it as a comedy. Okay, does that mean anything about children? Has H3 ever said that you children? Idubbbz? I don't think so. It's just such a lack of common sense. He's completely blinded by his hatred of this guy, and it's just bizarre because it's like he helped you. He stood by you when you had to take pictures of your wife naked for her OnlyFans on your honeymoon. He stood by you, and he said that they're adults and they can do whatever consensual sexual weird shit they want to do, and he has no judgment or hate in his heart whatsoever. And now, like 2 years later, you're like, yeah, he probably his own children based off literally nothing except the fact that he's butthurt. That I don't even know why. Oh, because of it's not even something that H3 did to him. It's that he didn't he supports Israel. And it's like, he's Jewish. He doesn't even support Israel in the Gaza war. He just doesn't hate it enough at this point. It's just so pathetic. It's like the most pathetic position ever. Yeah, on the honeymoon. That's not even a lie. They I don't know, I can't remember how it was proven, but he was taking like booty pics of her in the bathroom for OnlyFans on the day of their honeymoon. I can't remember how they proved it, but they did prove it. It was really pathetic. On the wedding day, not the honeymoon. Is that worse? I think that's even worse. I think like you can't even have one day to celebrate your marriage with you and your wife without involving the entire internet. It has to be shared with everybody. Okay. I guess we live in a free country, right? This is Ian from Anisa Jomha fame. having an empathy moment. So Felted Imp, which is an Alawg channel about Ian, says, Idubbbz has a BPD meltdown because I'm not genuine enough in chat. And he says this.
Lack of self-worth and lack of being vulnerable. Like, they don't want to be vulnerable. Like, you could tell that this Felted Imp guy does not want to be genuine and authentic in the chat. Like, that is... It might be fear-based, right? Might be afraid. Might be very afraid. Lolcow, what? That's exactly what I mean, Felted.
What the do you mean, Lolcow, what? Bitch! What's your sense of self-worth?
You respond with Lolcow, what? Because you don't want to do the slightest bit of like, you're right. I come on the internet to just have fun, simply. And part of that having fun means existing in a different world and not being my true, honest, authentic self. Like, yeah, no shit.
He sucked a... This guy sucked a... I think. Is that fair to say? I just get that vibe that he sucked a...
Ask me some shit, King. What you want to know? It isn't about how much you're revealing, Felted Imp. That's like a good... That could be nice in some instances. But it's more about like in what ways you are interacting with the community. I'm good faith and 100% genuine. What's my beef, my lord? You're being defensive right now, Felted. You're being defensive. Yo, what up, Boardgasm?
There's so much silence in this show. He just has nothing to say.
He's literally just proving your point.
What is his point even?
Yeah. Let me pop us in and calm down. You're right. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's comedy. It's good. I appreciate it. I like a good bit of comedy.
Stories to shit.
But sometimes
he just like sits and waits for Hassan to tell him what to think and do. The merciful Queen Anisa steps in to defend this helpless creature against the continued aggressions of Lord Idubbbz. Her Majesty's grace and mercy knows no bounds, extending even to the protection of her most humble subjects. So, Anisa comes in and yells at Ian for making fun of one of her fans.
Felted Imp says, let's go, show meaningful content. That's what I need. You're living.
He literally does this so that you can't put clips of his shit. When he's crashing out, he hides under copyrighted music so that you can't put it on YouTube and monetize it easily.
Example, Felted Imp. A living example. Oozing sarcasm. Oozing. And the reason I know that as well is because you were most active during this period, and you are just going to be out of here as soon as I start playing Silent Hill. Guaranteed. Oh, apparently Anisa says you're the most active when she's playing Phocopia. All right, I'm willing to be wrong.
Anisa told him off. Don't make fun of my Felted Imp, you piece of shit. He's my fan. And then Anisa saw this picture, and I guess on X, it just looked like this. It was cropped one by one on like her phone. So she blew it up and got the full view. And then was like, oh my God. And she said, I don't like it that when I made it bigger, I got a little belly surprise. Which is probably the very nicest way that you could refer to this, as a little belly surprise. Very, very classy from Anisa. Very, very well worded, very diplomatic.